Well, everybody, it's Mike KO4PDI, the Ham Fun Guy. How you doing today? Hold on, I gotta change something. Hey, that's me running FT8 right now on 20 meters. Any of you want to try to jump on there and say hello, see if you can get me. Let me just check the audio here. PDI, the Ham Fun Guy, how you doing today? I sound really good, don't I? Iman is here. How you been, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? Iman's up in Northern Ireland. That's where he resides. And someday I'll get him in the log. MI7DJT. That is not a joke. That is his actual call sign. He loved Donald Trump so much he got the call sign. Let me get out of Discord. I had invited somebody here on Discord and they never responded. More than once. Why is it still here? That's why it's gone now. And yeah, they didn't respond to me. I am feeling better, Iman. I had all kinds of interesting little things happening. I got an attack of gout. I took the medication for it, and that does a number on your system. I heard a fellow ham today on a repeater talking about dealing with type 2 diabetes, and I told him, give me a call, because he's on a whole bunch of medications and stuff that are horrible, just horrible. And I used to be on those same medications, and I suffered for 3 or 4 years. I couldn't leave the house because the medication had such a deleterious effect on my gastric system. And nobody told me that that was a result of the medication I was on. And a friend of mine was put on the same medication. The same thing happened to him, but it happened right away. So he went to the doctor and said, get me off this. And the doctor, oh yeah, that's a common side effect. My doctors never told me that was what it was from. As a matter of fact, one of them actually took out my gallbladder, telling me that was the issue. That wasn't the issue. And I think they took out my gallbladder for nothing. And yeah, Advent Health is not a good hospital in Palm Coast. And Roger came to the game. How you doing, Roger? Good to see you again. Roger's one of my very favorite supporters. He's such a great guy. And I thank you for all you've done for me, Roger. Thank you very much. So I wanted to get somebody on as a guest tonight because I think you guys are getting sick of hearing my voice. However, I couldn't get in touch with him. Partially my fault because I took so much time to contact him. I only contacted him today, kind of last minute thing. So if he's not available, I'm okay with that. No biggie, no shade on him. So I said to myself, what are you going to talk about tonight, Mike? So I said, well, we could do FT8. You can see I already started doing FT8. There it is right there. I'm doing FT8. I enjoy FT8. That's how I get a lot of contacts. I have over 30,000 confirmed contacts on my QRZ page. You can see that on there. And I love FT8. I love getting new countries. I think I'm up to 186 countries right now. Yeah, 100. I think that's what it is. Let me just check. I'll look at my logbook on QRZ. I got a new country yesterday, but I don't know if they didn't confirm, obviously. It was someplace in Japan called, let's show you what I'm looking at here. We got French Polynesia, but I had them already. Hannah, Germany. Oh, Egypt was a new one. They haven't confirmed. Honduras I've had before. Where is the one? Here it is. This line right here. Can you? Oh, you can't see that. I'll go here and then back here. Now you can see it. This line right here. Ogasawara. Ogasawara. Oh, okay. Iman's going to try to get me on FT8. Good. Go for it, man. If I see you come up here on the screen, I'll jump on it. I don't even... What? Oh, MI7DJT. Duh. That's your call sign. I got 2 people calling me right now, but I can only answer one at a time. And one I got already. Echo Alpha. Which one was that? KZ4EAK. Got that one already. This is Echo Alpha 4 Foxtrot Victor Tango. You want to see what I'm looking at? Right there. Yes, I actually did. I did see that, but I haven't done anything with it yet, Roger. But I got it there. What is that noise? There's some sort of noise going on. I don't know what it is. You hear that? Dun 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 dun. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yeah, I'm running FT8 here. Iman's going to try to call me. As soon as I get this Echo Alpha 4 Foxtrot Victor Tango, that is in Spain. That is FCO Diego Zabolios. It almost sounds like things are getting disconnected and reconnected. Satbox looks okay. Forget it. Anyway, so I said, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, we could do FT8. We could go back to the SAT page. You could see my log here. And there you go. The white ones are the ones I haven't sent to Logbook of the World yet. When I send them to Logbook of the World, they turn green. Just so you know. So Roger, we'll have to talk about this. I'll give you a buzz and we'll chat about what we got to do in a SAT box. I know the SAT box works with GPS strictly to know where you are and where to point the antennas and stuff like that. Andy Cowley came to the game. Hey Andy, I got some oh wow. Oh wow. Andy, how you doing? Good to see you. Andy, you'll be happy about this. Hold on, Ed. I'll get to that. Andy, you'll be happy to know. You always say that I'm always so happy and I'm always in a good mood, which I'm not always, but just when I'm on streaming, I am. I'm going to try my hand at stand-up comic Sunday night in an open mic night near me. Keep you posted on how that works out. And all I'm going to talk about right now is Uber passengers. There's a lot of comedians doing stuff about Uber drivers. I don't fall into any of those categories. I do take a shower every day and I do not smell in my car. So I'm not one of those Uber drivers. But man, the cross section of humanity that I have met in the 3 months I've been doing Uber, it's hilarious. Some of these people, from the man who smelled like 4-day-old roadkill that was wet to a woman that weighed probably 350 pounds in a spandex outfit. I'll just leave it at that. And we'll talk more in the future. I got to work out that routine. But anyway, it's going to be fun. So Ed says, yesterday morning, Mike, the guys around me here in Illinois worked Florida on 2 meters FT8. That is incredible. I actually saw KX9X. That's Sean Kutzko. He's the guy I learned most about satellites from. Sean Kutzko was doing FT8 on 2 meters. I forget what day it was. I saw it come up on my my ham alert because I have him on there. So when he goes on, I see him. And he came on, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, how am I going to get him? What happens is, this is something I wish they would improve in WSJTX, and I know they can do it. You know how you have multiple profiles? Well, when you save that profile, it saves the settings for the radio, but it doesn't save the audio codecs where it's set up. For instance, I have a 7300 and I have a 9700. They're both hooked up to the computer. They both have different audio codecs. One is on 8 and the other one's on 4 or something like that. The 7300's on COM 3, the 9700's on COM 4. So what happens is you can save a profile in WSJTX, but it doesn't change the sound card. And you have to change the sound card because each radio has different sound card in it. It's not like one radio doing both things. It's one or the other. So every time you do it, you have to go in there and manually, and then if you save the profile, then it messes up the other profile. I don't know why that is, but hopefully they'll change it. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. What was the noise? What was the noise from the shark in from Jaws? Dun, 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 dun. That's the sound from Jaws. I hope I made your night, Greg, knowing that. Everybody's a tropo. It could be tropospheric ducting. That's a possibility. That's a possibility there, Andy. Good call. All right, so I'm running FT8. I'll leave that running right here. You can see that pretty clear. 20 meters is the place to be right now on FT8. We got a couple of people doing POTA. We only got 5 call signs with we only got 5 call signs that are calling CQ right now. I could just call CQ. I think that's what I'm doing right now. Actually, I'm just sending out CQs and hoping somebody jumps up. Oh, wait a minute, Ed. I'll send you a link, Mike. You have to make a shortcut off your original WSJTX. So I can't use WSJTX improved. If I can't use WSJTX improved, I don't even want to know. But Ed, you're saying you got to set up separate instances of the program. One set up one way, one set up the other. That sounds great, but I tried that. It don't work. Oh, you say okay. You can set it up with 2 WSJTX folders, Mike. Then make 2 shortcuts for WSJTX. Right-click on each shortcut, properties, and select the working folder for each one. So are you telling me if I do this? So basically I got to install WSJTX on my computer twice, Iman? Is that what you're saying? I set it up twice, and then I take the file from one, that's the shortcut to start it, and the file from the other one, shortcut to start it. And I can set them each up individually, and whichever one I pick is the one it's going to set up for, even the sound card settings. Are you sure about that? If you are, I'm not doubting you. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. So if you can do that, and Ed says yes, you can. Okay. Iman's saying how to do it. Ed says you can do it. All right. Well, someday I'll figure out a way to get you guys all on here, and we could all sit and have a rag chew talking about how to do it. I kind of get frustrated after a while. Oh, the same. I'm completely confused. Imam, why are you in Northern Ireland? I can't call you up on the phone and set it up. We could do a Zoom call and set it up together. But right now it's nighttime for you. It's like 11 o'clock at night, right? Yeah. That's why we have a geochron. And Ed says, yes, it can work. All right. Well, if that's what you're telling me, I will definitely make an attempt at it and see if I can pull that off. The reason I'm not doing satellite contacts tonight, did I upload all these already? I got Virgilio on the ISS tonight at 2:30 UTC. Is that what those are? 1834. All right. Let me check my logbook on here. Oh, Ed just sent me a text. I guess that's the link, Ed. Oh, Hamsack Hotline. I don't have that set up, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out too. I've never done that. It's Hamshack Hotline for all you people out there that don't know. It's like where you use a regular phone. I mean the wired phones with a handset you got to hold to your ear and all that. I don't know why people are going back in time. Yes, I got the link, Ed. I see the link. I got it. Oh, you mean you want me to do this now? You want me to set this up now, Ed? Let's see. There's Messenger. Still loading. Yep, there it is. Okay, I just clicked on it. Oh, here we go. Let's make him famous. Is that you, Ed? Who is that?
If you haven't already, click on that subscribe button below, and if you want to be notified when I put out a new video, ring that bell.
KOP Kilo Zero Papa India Radio.
Okay, well, let's take
I knew I heard that
it.
voice, right? It wasn't you, Ed. Oh, okay. It takes 2 minutes to do. Okay, make fun of me now. How am I going to do this? I got to watch his whole video, and it's a 13-minute video. You'll be so bored out of your mind. I'm not going to do it right now. But we'll just keep running the FT8 over here. Where's Iman? Iman, when are you going to pop up on my screen? Call CQ, will you? Let's see. Is he here already? I wonder if I can put his call sign in here. Iman, what's your grid square? I will, Ed. I'll try it later, and then I'll, because I've also done. What's your call sign, Iman? In case I don't hear you, I can go look for you. I'm not call sign. What's your grid square? I can look you up. Oh, I could just look it up over here. M7DJT. It's working. Okay, what's with QRZ? All of a sudden it's not working. IO64. Okay, I'll put that in here. All right. I'm looking, guys, for Iman over here. Are you calling CQ or are you calling me? You're not calling me yet, or I don't hear you yet. Anyway, IO64. Yeah, I put that in and it's not coming up. I did a search and it's not coming up. I do have your page though, and I see that IO64 QR. Why isn't it looking it up? I can't get it to look it up. I don't know why. All right, Iman, you call. Nothing yet. Do another decode. Well, I'll keep it running, Iman. We'll try to make contact. New things every day. I have found that the program, let me go back to the home page. Restream.io. That's what I use to multitask. This is what the page looks like after the fact. They just started this new thing. You see here it says AI clips. It takes my live streams that I did. It'll take this one too. And it makes video clips, edits them, puts them all together, and leaves them here. So like I did an ISS pass this afternoon. There were 5 clips it made from. If I click on that, Here are the 5 clips. It edited them down. They're little shorts. So I could just click here and say, publish this on YouTube, or publish this on TikTok, or publish this on Facebook. And it'll automatically just take this video and put it there. Now, the little short clips, like this one right here, Tips for Effective Communication in Ham Radio. They came up with that title. I didn't come up with that title. The Excitement of Learning Ham Radio as a Beginner. Live streaming satellite communications. They did all this. And this is quotes of what I said in that clip. Just to give you an idea, if I click on it, I got to turn the sound on. It's coming up in a few minutes. We've got about 5 minutes till it comes up. Just thought I'd come on here early, give you guys a chance. I'm still looking for you, Iman, by the way. Say hello in the chat. Do me a favor, if you're watching on the chat, just type in where you're watching from. I would love to know. I know we get a lot of the Northern Ireland folks. We get see that? I mentioned you, Iman. California from time to time, and I'd love to just hear who you are and where you are. So this is a 1-minute clip that they made from my live stream. I had nothing to do with it. They edited this whole thing. They put the closed caption there. Great about Restream.io. And here's what I'm talking about them. Stream on multiple platforms at a time. It makes little AI clips based on the strand. Here's what I'm talking about it. So, yeah, might be able to get something on there and put a little short up later for you to watch. 2 clicks and he's in a pile up. I love talking. Don't you love that, though? Anyway, so this is Restream.io. This is, let's see, we got an SO50 pass, so it's only 6 degrees. And then after I go off the air, PO101 is coming up, but it seems like it's not up right now. At 8:05 this evening, there's a 70-degree SO50 pass. So I'm going to get on that if I can. Just so you know, I can delete this log now, I think. Yeah. Well, we'll click QSO log. We'll download the log just in case I forgot to download it. Tell it to save. Tell it to keep. And now it'll download this. Now I'll delete it. Those are the 8 contacts I made on the last ISS pass, which is pretty cool. I've been doing really good with the ISS and other. I'm praying that the Tavel satellites come online soon because those are great. And on the best day of an ISS pass, the Tavel satellites sound even better. So you gotta see that. What else is everybody up to lately? Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I want to do for field day. Roger would love to have me come back down to Lake County. That's a heck of a ride. It's about a 2-hour drive, but I don't think I'm going to go there this time, Roger. Sorry. I will probably either go to Daytona Beach, because those are really nice guys. They invited me to do a talk on satellites, and I did while I was there. And I'll bring my HTs with the OpenGD77 software, see if anybody can make contact. And then the other place was the Palm Coast Club. Not crazy about going to that club, but I might. And then the St. Augustine Club is doing their thing. And so that's 3 clubs, not too far away. About 30 miles is about the most I got to travel to either Daytona Beach or St. Augustine. But Palm Coast is like a couple miles away. All right, Roger's got a question. RE satellites, that's referencing satellites. Do you know others who have set up a satellite POTA using the Yaesu 5500 rotator beams and the sat box, or portable satellite, the sat box with the Yaesu rotor beams? NOAA app really helped. Do I know anybody other than you, Roger? Roger's got a whole setup, portable setup, using an Arrow 2 on a Yaesu 5500 rotator and his 9700 with a separate power supply. Absolutely a nice set, beautiful setup, and he could take that anywhere. Hold on a second. Something very important just came up. My neighbor just texted me and asked me if I wanted dessert. Yeah, my neighbor Lisa makes a really nice dessert. I just tell him just leave it on a bench outside my door. Um, anyway, my neighbor Lisa, we get along. We don't talk politics much because she's completely opposite from what I am, and we can't have a conversation about politics. Oh, I get a free lunch if I come to Lara. That's Roger trying to bribe me with food. You're bribing me with food, just like Lisa right here. I guess they're bringing me over dessert tonight because they want me to pick up their mail. They're going away for a week, I think. You're calling me now, 1840. Calling me now, 1840. That's somewhere around here. I'm looking for you, Iman. Oh, WB2YZG is calling me too. I'm going to grab him right now because he's calling me. He was already calling me when you said what you were calling me. Yeah, Iman says he's calling me right now on FT8. So we'll see if we can make it. Oh, he says it has to stay cold. It must be like ice cream cake or something. Stuff that's not good for me. But that's all right. I got plenty of insulin. So anyway, I'm trying to get you, Iman. I don't see you yet. You know, you might not be able to get me. You know, although the gray line past you, it's almost to me now. Yeah, so it's whatever he's bringing me is cold. So I'll tell him when I'm done and I'll go get it. He's right across the street, so he's a great guy. He's a retired plumber, and now this guy's not answering me. So Iman, I'm going back to looking for you. Stop transmitting so I can roll this thing. So yeah, Roger, I don't know anybody who does POTA or anything else with a portable satellite setup like yours. I don't know anybody that does that. So yeah. But that would be cool. I've still been trying to find somebody. I couldn't possibly lug that rotator around. I got it mounted on my 50-foot tower, and I'm good with that. And when I go out and do portable, I do either handheld or I use a tripod to hold up my Arrow 2 or my elk antenna. Oh, Iman says he's getting most of the USA. Let me do a decode right now. See if I see you in the list. I don't see you yet. If you think I'm lying to you, there's the list right there. And nobody's calling me right now. So if you're calling me right now, I'm obviously not getting it. Let's stretch this out a little more so we can see the whole thing without having to scroll. All right, everybody's looking for Iman now on FT8. What about me? What am I, chopped liver? Look for me on FT8. What do I have the power set? I think I got the power set at 95. Yeah, I'm going to turn my power down a little to 85. But that should not affect my reception. Greg's looking for you, Iman. He's trying to get you on FT8. So just so you know, this is like slightly delayed from what you're seeing. So probably like 10 seconds. When you hear it, it's 10 seconds after I said it. So hopefully everything's still where they say it is. WB2YZG is not answering me. And I thought I skipped him already. All right, he's out of there. I got a 1-to-1 SWR in this. I got the 80-meter off-center fed dipole that I'm using on my 7300 right now. Yeah, I did get you once, Greg. I remember getting you. You see me on there? I don't see Iman, though. Where's MI7DJT? MI7DJT. I'm going to do the call signs alphabetical so I don't have to look all over the screen. There's no call sign with an M. How about them apples? We got two November 3 India Tango Tango. That's weird. Oh no, one's November 3 India Tango Tango. The other one's November 3 Tango Tango Tango. I thought it was the same call sign. It's not always about me. I think so. This is my podcast. It's always about me. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Greg. I think that's why I can't get Iman. Iman's calling you now, Greg. See if you get him. I don't see MI7 anywhere on this screen. And you can see I got it alphabetical, so you should appear right about here. L, M, N, and N is already here, so we're not going to get you, but that's all right. I don't know, you want to do some POTA hunting? We could do that. We can turn the 7300 over to start hunting POTA if you're interested in that. There's not one call sign that starts in an M. What can I tell you? So I'm looking to maybe start doing something like what Greg does. You know Greg K6EGG, where he has people talking to him through Discord. And I have two Discord channels. The first one I set up was with my photo guy Mike at Gmail. The second one I set up was with KO4 PDI. That's going to be, but the one with photo guy Mike, it's holy crap, that's a big bug. There's a giant grasshopper on my window. Holy, where do I have a camera I could show you that? Oh, let's do this. Let's go to, let's mirror and go to let's view Windows. Okay, there we go. Okay, turn the camera on. Hey, who's that handsome guy? Turn it around and I'm going to zoom in. Check out this thing is huge. Look at that grasshopper. He's on the outside of my window. Okay. Oh, you can't see it yet. Wait a minute. I got to get that in here. Hold on. Let's go back to solo cam and turn this on and set it up right. Okay, there it is. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just move that to a spot on the screen. That's not in front of my face because you know you all want to look at me because I'm so damn handsome. I don't know where this guy came from. He's absolutely immense. Hold on. I'm going to get it to fit on the screen. Okay, if you're queasy with bugs, look away. I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, baby. Look at the size of that bug. Only in Florida, man. That's live. That's a live shot of a giant grasshopper on the outside of my window. Oh, my God. It's big. You see it's a little windy out there. That's my bottle brush tree in the background. That bottle brush tree was 18 inches tall when I planted it back in 2012. It's about 20 feet tall now. But I love it because the blooms, if you notice there's a little red in there, that's the bottle brush that actually bloomed. The hummingbirds love that. I get hundreds of hummingbirds. Is that amazing? Look at that. That's a huge ass bug. Oof. But you don't want to see that. We'll close this window so we're not creeping anybody out. All right, so you got to see we had the giant grasshopper on Mike's window. Yay! Okay. Look at that protein. No, I had my protein in a nice T-bone steak I cooked tonight. That was my T-bone steak. Oh, I just got another contact in Texas. November 0, Quebec X-ray. All right, we're going to add you to the logbook, my man, and I'm going to hit enable transmit again. Hit enable transmit again. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you can put a saddle on that thing. I should charge him rent. He wants to live on my house. I should charge him rent. What do you think? Yeah, no M's. I know. I put it in alphabetical order by call sign, and there's no M's. Iman, what kind of antenna you got? Tell us your antenna, Iman. I'm using my 7300. It's set at 85 watts, and I have a Palomar off-center fed 80-meter dipole on there, which is probably my best antenna for HF. I also have a 160-meter end-fed, which is kind of like a random wire. It's got a 9-to-1 bullet on the end of it, also from Palomar Engineering. Absolutely great antenna. I use both of them. I only use the 160 meter to get on 160 meters most times. But this 80 meter off-center fed dipole, I am telling you, it's fantastic. I have like a less than 2 SWR on every band, from 6 to 80. 80 to 6. And Iman is saying he's got an X80 vertical. Ooh, that could be an issue because I'm doing horizontal, you're doing vertical. But I don't know if in this distance, if it makes a difference. Once it gets into the ionosphere, it doesn't matter the polarity, I don't think. If we were working on beam antennas pointing them at each other, yeah, it would. But yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Just got Brazil in the log. Yep, yep. I've seen Brazil on here. I got Belarus on here too. Somebody's doing POTA, KE7 X-ray Mike. If we go over to the POTA page, that's not it. That's my page. There's a POTA page. If you've never seen my POTA page, here it is right here with 37 awards. KE7 X-ray Mike is now contacting me. Good. Maybe we'll get him. He's doing a POTA, and he's in Utah. So we'll see. So what you do is, if you ever go to Parks on the Air, and this is my profile on parksontheair.app. These are all the awards I've won. But you want to contact people, click on spots. Now what's really cool is right now we're just on 20 meters, but it's on SSB. But if I wanted to go to data, if I click on data, I see all the people that are at a park right now doing Parks on the Air with FT8. And if you notice, they're all on 14074 dot whatever. That's where they are. So they're all on here doing POTA. I only see one of them on my screen because Grid Tracker shows you, if you look at Grid Tracker, when they're calling you, it shows you who's calling CQ and who's doing POTA. So this was the guy doing POTA here. And if they're doing POTA, it'll say CQ POTA, which is pretty cool. Right, after the first bounce, polarity doesn't matter. Right. Where am I on the waterfall? I'm below 1,000. I'm all the way down the bottom. If you look at the waterfall, literally behind my head, in that shot you're looking at. If I turn my camera off here, you'll see exactly where I'm at. There you go. Just above 500, so I'm up around 900. No, actually, 500, that would be 750, around there. 732 to be exact. 732 is where I am on the waterfall. So move over. See if you can get me. This KE7XM called me, and he's not responded. He went to somebody else, so dump him. And keep calling CQ. I find it relaxing to watch the places I'm getting when I do FT8. I like to see it. It gives me a very good idea where the propagation's working that day. I was out doing Uber today, so I didn't have a chance to do any of the activity group on 17 meters, but that's a fun thing. It starts at 17:30 UTC every day. And yeah, it goes on for like 3 hours. But they do different bands. You can sign up on hfqso.com. I'll show you that page too while we're at it. hfqso.com. All right, go back here and we can see this is the hfqso.com. This is what they did today. So they're on 18.1575 is where they start at 1730 UTC. So these are all the people that participated. If there's an X next to it, that means they talked to them. If there's question marks, that means when they got to them on the list, they weren't there. These were your moderators. You have Steve, Tom, and Jim. You also have Sean. Where's Sean? I don't see Sean. Oh, Tom Lane, he's in Texas. K5VWZ. Steve Burns is in Oregon. His call sign's Kilo, Kilo 7, Kilo November Bronco. Bravo. Bow wow. What else? Jim Scarborough, I mentioned that already. So you go to this page, hfqso.com, you put your call sign in here, you hit log in. Don't need a password or anything, you just type your call sign. So then this is the chat window, and you could chat with them. So now if you're going to be on the 17-meter band, here's the 4 bands they do, and about the time they do them. So I'm just going to try to highlight this. You can see this better. So like 181575, that's 17 meters. From 1730 to 1830. So they do that one for an hour or until they finish this list. Then they do 15 meters and then 12 meters and then 10 meters. And they do about an hour on each one. So it's great. They're there every freaking day. You can get on there and find out what the propagation is and see whether or not you can reach these people. I just looked again, Iman. I don't see you. Oh, Fred's here. Hey, Fred. How you doing, man? Wow, 833 parks on FT8. Sweet. I never even figured out how many parks I got on FT8 or on Voice. I know if you go to my profile on the POTA app. Let's go back to that. Oh, dog's coming in. All right, we're back. Here's my profile. All right, here, activations. I got 178 activations out of 201 tries. I've done 19 parks out of 20 I've attempted. I got 4,431 QSOs. Why is that 4,041, 4,030? Oh, maybe that's digital and voice. But if you look at my parks, like here, Pellisier Creek State Conservation Area, that's my favorite park. I'm almost to 3 kilos there. If you look here, I got the most active, I got 96 activations at this park. I have 2,632 QSOs in this park. So I have the lead in this park. It's going to take somebody. The next closest guy with QSOs is 77. The next closest guy with activations is 3, and I have 96. That's because when I started out doing this. Oh, okay, Greg. You saw my CQ, so you're trying me again. Good. I got it going right now, so try to get me. Let's see if I can see you, Greg. Nope, I don't see you, Greg, either. But you saw me. Anyway, so this is where you can find all your statistics. If I click on activations, now let's go to spots. Spots is where you find out who you want to talk to. Oh, there you are, Greg. WB2YZG. I just saw you call me, and I responded with a -24. I got you. Oh, guess who's back? She has had a tough day today. All right. Bink, bink. Let's go back to my solo cam. Something screwy here. Okay. Okay, there's the picture from the phone again, and look who came to visit me, and she's out like a light. I've had her running around like crazy. Hey, Goldie, say hi. Goldie, Goldie, say hello. Everybody loves Goldie. Look at that cute face. How do you not love that puppy? Her call sign is K9AUY. Right, Goldie? That's your call sign. Oh man, she's so cool. I love having this dog. It was really the best thing that happened to me that I ended up with this dog. So I hope you like her little cameo there. "24 out of 24 parks." Well, hey, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. How come I'm not getting you? WB2YZG, you now calling Germany? You dump me? No, you're still calling me. I'm calling you too. Let me hit enable transmit again. You're not hearing me, Greg? Are you getting that? I'm trying to send it to you. Anyway, it's 6:46. We've been babbling for 45 minutes now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll see what kind of clips that the artificial intelligence makes out of this video, because it does it with all of them. I kept trying to. All right, yeah, well, keep trying. I'm calling you right now. I got you at a -24. That's like the max. It doesn't. I don't think it goes higher than -24. So you might not hear me. That might be. Oh, you saw it, but then you lost me. I'm still calling you, though. I'm still calling you, Greg. Maybe we'll get it. No big deal if we don't. Okay, so what's going on? What's in the future? Well, next month, in 2 weeks is field day. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where I'm going yet, but I know I get a free lunch if I go to Lake County, so we'll see. They had a lot of good snacks there that day. A lot of sodas and drinks and water, and it was hot. We were on like a football field sized parking lot, which just it had what can I tell you? It had a ton of pavement and the sun beating down on us. Oh, he's calling. Iman is calling me now on 7:32. All right, I'm there, Iman. I'm looking for you. Greg's not hearing me, so I'm dumping Greg. We're going to see if we can find Iman now. We got M5MOW on here. That is in England. That's the only M we have right now. Oh, there's a question. Ed's asking me a cool question. Is there a hidden message in the AI generated shorts? I don't know. I'm not putting any hidden message in. Maybe they are. Couldn't tell you. But they're trying to do it. But the puppy's going to want to go out in a minute, so I'm going to have to take her for a walk. She's still, notice when I mentioned her name, the puppy. Nope, tail's not wagging. She didn't. If I say Goldie, the tail will wag. Goldie, hey. Hey, look at that tail go. Look at it go. Hey, baby, I love you. Want to go play with the ball? Is that what you want? You want to go outside and chase the ball? It's nice and cool out now. The sun went down. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I love this little girl. She's such a pisser. I got her to the point now where she stays home by herself while I'm out doing Uber. Doesn't cause any troubles. It's really great. All right, guys, I'm going to leave the WSJTX running for about 20 minutes or so while I take her out for a walk. And in the meantime, remember what I always say: don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me. And stick around, come back, invite your friends to watch and follow. Make sure you hit the bell and tell it you want to hear all the updates. And then anytime I jump on and go live, you can get a good idea when I'm going to go live. If you look at in the morning on my Facebook page, I post all the upcoming satellite passes over me for the day. And you'll see where the ISS passes are, and you'll see where SO50 is coming over and all that. Those are the ones I'm probably going to be on. I do get on RS-44 a lot. There's some other linear satellites I've been having issues with, but I haven't really gotten on them good. But it's a lot of fun. Ed says, have a great night. Iman says 73. And Greg says 73. Just for blank and giggles, how many people did we have? 9 people watching right now. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming every week and hanging out with me for a little bit. You have any suggestions, or you want to come on and talk about something, if you're selling something, if you're learning something new and you want to share it with the crowd, come on here and let me know, and I will get you on here. My email is ko4pdi@1791.com. ko4pdi1791@1791.com. All right? You're more than welcome to email me, and I'll see what I could do. What I'm gonna do. No, I haven't worked SO125, or I may have, but I don't. That's one of the ones I'm having trouble getting on and getting it working. But I will. I'll get on. Greg's asking me if I worked SO125. There's another name for it. SO125 also has what is SO125? Let me see real quick. Hades ICM. That's it. Hades ICM is the other name for SO125. So yeah, I think I have worked ICM one time. But anyway, in the meantime, I got to get out of here, take the dog for a walk so I can get back in time for my net. So this is KO4PDI wishing you all a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful week. Stay tuned. I'll be jumping on from time to time during the week and on the weekend doing some satellite passes. And if I do the stand-up comedy on Sunday night, we'll see how it goes, if it might be something I might try in the future. I've never had an issue getting up in front of an audience. I've been on stage since I was in first grade, where I had a big fight with 2 little pigs. I told this story once before. You guys don't know the story. I'll give it to you real quick right now. The nuns at Sacred Heart School said, you know what would be cute? There were 3 Michaels in my class. Michael Pfister, Michael Cavanaugh, and Michael Randazzo. That was me. The 3 of us, now mind you, we're in first grade. I don't even know the Who's Afraid of Big Red Wolf song, so they teach it to us. So we're supposed to go out there, all 3 of us dressed in our pink pig outfits with fiberglass pink masks. This is when was this? This was I was born in 54. So it's 1961. I was like 7 years old. So the 3 of us go on stage, and they said, the nuns told us, sing the song, sing the first verse. After the first verse, take your mask off so your parents can see which one is which. Okay. Who's afraid of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf? All right? We sing that twice. So I sing the whole thing all the way through, and then I take my mask off. And Michael Pfister took his mask off. But Michael Cavanaugh didn't want to take his mask off. Take your mask off, Mike. And I'm elbowing him. He's not taking it off. I guess he was stage fright or was scared. He didn't want to take it off. Well, what do you think happens? I'm elbowing him. He turns around and we both start wrestling to the ground. Michael Pfister got involved. Sister Helen comes running out to break us up. The audience is in stitches. That, my boys and girls, was the first time I was ever on stage. First grade. Crashed and burned. But boy, did we make a lot of stories for people to talk about for years to come. Anyway, I wonder if Michael Pfister remembers that. 73, Fred. You have a good night, too. Yeah, I wonder if anybody in my family remembers that. Anyway, there you go. And the rest was history. I've sang in groups. I went to Romania on a concert tour with my high school choir. I played in Atlantic City for Engelbert Humperdinck's 60th birthday party. He's got to be 90 by now. It was a long time ago. But I played in Trump Plaza, Atlantic City, my magic show for him. And I've done a ton of magic shows around New York, New Jersey, and everything. And then I moved to Florida, and nobody wants to pay for anything, so I stopped doing it. I still do my close-up stuff, and I'll still do a little trick for you guys every now and then. I did the ring and string a while ago, and you guys seem to like it. So anyway, on that note, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, remember what I always say. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? This is KO4 PDI saying 73, everybody, and I'll be clear. I'm clear. Now I'm clear. Bye.